Hi everyone, it's Romana here again. For those of you who don't know me, I am productivity coach who help women get super organized and productive so that you can work less and achieve more. And my question for you today is, do you feel that you have so much going on that you just can't keep up? And you feel that you need to slow down, that you need to do things differently, yet you don't know what you can do differently because everything is urgent and you need to get on top of your to-do list. And what I really want to talk about is today is this, that we cannot thrive in atmosphere of stress. And how do we create stress for ourselves on daily basis? Like, we are so stressed because we work 8 hours a day. We make sure that our kids have everything they need. We make sure that our pets are healthy and happy. We make sure that we pay taxes, that we are on top with car maintenance, insurance, life insurance, business insurance, car insurance, that dinner is cooked, that house is clean, that we keep up with all the emails and subscriptions, and we need to remember all the passwords to all the subscriptions we've got. And not to mention, like, to make happy, to make other people happy, to help our parents because they maybe need our help, or maybe help friends or organizations that we volunteer. It's just too much. It's just too much. And on top of that, we have financial struggles, and we don't know how we will pay our bills or make sure that everything is paid and the food is on the table. And it really is too much. So what I feel lately is that I need to slow down and simplify my life. Every single morning in my journal, when I write, what do I feel like doing today? I usually write, I just want to slow down. I just want to simplify my life. And I was thinking about this a lot. I think this came up very strongly this year, but it started coming up last year. It just, this desire to simplify my life and just start living more joyful life, more creative life with less stress. And first thing I did was that I stopped volunteering at the wildlife shelter, and I stopped going to Toastmasters. That were two things that I stopped doing, at least for half a year, 6 months, and see how does that feel for me and how does it going. The other thing that I did, I completely ditched social media. I just can't go on social media anymore. It just feels so draining and so waste of my time, seriously. But I'm just talking about what works for me. And one thing that you can really simplify your life is to strip off non-essentials in your life. And you can ask yourself a few questions. I wrote it down here because it's too many that I could remember. So just imagine or ask yourself and just sit with it and meditate on it. You don't need to answer to them like straight away. Just take time and think about it. How can you simplify and declutter your home, your computer, your files? How can you do that in the way that brings you joy? How can you organize your house and your wardrobe in the way that brings you joy and it doesn't feel overwhelming when you open your wardrobe or your cupboards? Do you need to downsize? Do you think that you live in too big house and maybe it's too costly to maintain it? Maybe you need to downsize, or maybe you want to downsize. Can you buy only essential things? Gosh, like we all drown in clutter. I just helped my friends moving last week. Gosh, how many stuff they've got. How many stuff they got. And half of them, they don't even know that they had it. They didn't know. So it's really, can you buy only things that you need and that you will use on daily basis? And again, it's so important for me. It brings you joy. This is my mantra. Whatever I buy, I ask myself, does it bring me joy? Will it bring me joy in the future? Because I really want to enjoy whatever I've got. All my possessions that I've got, they need to bring me joy. And what relationships you want to keep and you want to focus more on. I just went through letting go process, and I really looked at all my relationships, and I realized there are old friendships that don't work anymore. We just went separate paths, but I was so holding on them because I thought that, you know, I need to fight for this relationship because we were friends for the past 20 years. But is it true? You know, everything comes to the end. Everything. So are there any relationships you need to let them go? Do you need to unplug from your phone, computer, and social media? This one is huge for me. Seriously, this one is huge for me. I can't tell you how much more calmer I feel because I unplugged from social media and my phone and computer. It feels like I'm back to 1990s where we didn't have those things and we were perfectly happy and we were managed to do everything, and life was so much less uncomplicated back then. Do you need to make fewer commitments? You know, what can you say no to? What commitments are draining you? What commitments are energizing you? Is there anything you can simplify in your finances? How many, maybe, I don't know, look at how many subscriptions you've got and how many do you use them really? Because sometimes we are subscribed to everything. Amazon, Amazon TV, Netflix, other programs. We take courses, we pay monthly subscriptions to those courses or memberships, but we just don't use them at all. And how can you bring more joy for yourself? What can you do? So recently I started, this has been going on for 5 weeks now. Sundays are my joy days. And what I do, I go to the beach early in the morning around 6:30 so that I'm in the ocean, the first one, and I'm swimming in the ocean at the sunrise. It's so amazing. And then I bring coffee with me, and then I get out of the ocean to the beach and journal and drink coffee and just enjoy my beach. And last week, you won't believe it, but last week I finally allow myself to take time to draw and going back to drawing and feeling fun and enjoying drawing, enjoying my creativity and unleashing my creativity. My friend Nikki, she does really good cartoons on YouTube, and I will post the link below. And I just watch her tutorials and I allow my creativity to go wild. I just don't say, okay, mushrooms, a mushroom needs to like this. No, you know, it can be spooky mushroom, it can be happy mushroom, it can be sad mushroom, it can be, I don't know, cheeky mushroom. So just, I I just decide to let go all the shoes, how I need to do things, how I need to say things, how I need to draw things. I will do it the way I want to. I will do it the way that feels right for me. And the last question that I've got is, can you focus more on things you want to do? There's so many things we want to do, but we just don't give permission ourselves to do them. And one thing that I started doing is in the morning, like, can you put yourself first? Can you do things that matter to you first? So I get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, and from 6 to 8 o'clock I work on planners, because I really want to create an epic business planner for myself, and I will put it on my Etsy shop. But I really want to make it because it brings me joy, and because I need one, and there is not many business planners out there. And I don't find time. I just don't find time during the day. And I said, no, this is my passion. This is what I love to do. And I will do the things that I love to do and I want to do in the morning. So I get up at 5 o'clock, and from 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning I create planners, and I have so much joy doing it. I feel alive, I feel energized, and you won't believe it, the whole day just flows. I have so much more energy for the things, to attend things that I don't want to attend, or to do things that I don't want to do, or to do with life situations that I don't want to do, because my cup is full. I took care of myself, and I did something that brings me joy in the morning. I just can't tell you how much difference that makes in my life, how much my life is easier, how much I'm more positive, how much I'm more grateful for the things, and how I start seeing life a little bit different. It's not anymore for me, how much did I achieve? Have I been perfect? Have I did things the right way? But it's much more for me now, how much joy did I have in my life? Did I did I feel happy today? Because honestly, every single day that you missed, you will not get back. And my friend just died recently. She was 46, as I am. She died of brain tumor, and the doctors didn't diagnose her correctly. So she died in a matter of 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I was devastated. And that was really the time when I said, you know what? I can die tomorrow. I don't know. No one knows. And why would I go and just chase all the shoulds and have to do's and must do's and supposed to do's, if there is so much more to our lives? And that's why I've decided to do things that I enjoy first thing in the morning and bring more joy into my life. And I will also link to my blog post below, where I will show you what I drew last week. And I've made a commitment to make something creative every single Sunday, and I will keep you posted on my website, so stay tuned. Bye for now.